Good morning. This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. This episode, I've been doing a lot of work, obviously. I'm using a lot more power, so I threw a bunch more of those up there. But I'm building a ship that I can keep in orbit, theoretically. Now, I'm a noob, I don't know what I'm doing. I tried to make this as unblocky as possible. It's way unfinished. We'll add colors and stuff later and do a lot of finalizing work I gotta do yet. But I do have some questions for people that know the answers to these. I do have a way into the ship from the outside over here, which I may build a block over here, which I haven't decided yet. First question, do I need two of these? It says can keep air in and air out. I'm trying to make the inside airtight. Do I need two doors, or does one door work? I would think I would need two, but by the instructions, it seems like you only need one. So that's my first question. Again, there's all a work in progress in here. So I think I went overboard on hydrogen fuel. I put a huge tank in here. I've been mining a ton of ice. And I also got the hydrogen generator in here, so I can generate my own power. O2 generator to keep generating oxygen. Survival gear. And the cockpit, which is up here. Now, here's another question I have for you. Do these Gatling guns try and shoot you? I mean, if they're trying to shoot a ship and I'm sitting right here, is it going to shoot the cockpit? I mean, I could put this higher, and I probably will in the long run, but again, this is all temporary. So I had this question, if it's targeting something through the ship, will it shoot and destroy the ship? I'd rather not have that happen, and I got to get rid of that wolf because he's going to drive me nuts. And I just made a new gun, so don't laugh too hard at me here. Haven't shot it yet. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Ooh! Get back here. Ah, I like that gun. Alright, let me get my food here. Better stock up on this because once I get out into space, I mean, I'll have a ship. Oh, by the way, I gotta show you that too. I have a ship that I'm gonna use like a shuttle, which is why this front looks kind of funny, because I'm gonna put a docking port up here. I just haven't done it yet. I guess the other question I have is how many. I should have showed you the weight. And I'm sure somebody knows this off the top of their head. I go over here. I could walk the whole way. Again, I'm a little nervous about having one door. But we'll see. Now this right now is 316,000 kilograms weight of the ship. I mean, is that how many of the large hydrogen thrusters am I going to need to get this crazy thing off the ground, I guess is what I'm saying. I mean, I'll experiment, but I'm thinking probably 3 or 4, you know, along the bottom rail here. And then when I get into space, I might be able to, since I'm not considering landing again, unless somebody recommends that I can land it again. I mean, I don't know. I'm still debating a lot of this, so Um, there you go. I mean, just, you know, any advice you can give me on the large ship here, I would appreciate it. I do have the Gatling guns. I might put a different, two of those and two of the other, two different kinds. I know there's a big discussion about guns. I could put a Gatling gun down here. That would cover the bottom of the ship, but I do have the guns turned off shooting wolves because that's kind of my source of food right now. And I've got a ton of it, but I also redesigned my miner. I call it Brutus because it just looks like a brute. But this has been working really good. I've been going up and getting a lot of ice over those mountains. And that's where I've been making all my hydrogen. But, you know, I gotta admit, I'm getting a little more attached to this game. I'm kind of, this is all out of my head. That's why it looks kind of silly. But obviously I'm trying to make it look like a ship. You know, a Navy ship. Because I am Navy Old Salt Gamer. And I'm going to call it the USS Old Salt. The name right there, if it fits. I have to figure that out yet. But there you go. There's just some questions, and I appreciate any advice you can give me on these. And this has taken a long time to build, and a lot of resources. I kind of like the way it looks now. I do have it connected, just like all the other ships, so I mean, I could re-land it if I wanted to. I don't. That's another thing that's up for debate. But there you go. Let me know what you think. Obviously, colors. I'm colorblind, so I don't know how good that'll look once I make colors. I may just make it, you know, a couple different crappy looking colors. Okay, that's it for today. Any advice you could give me, I'd appreciate it. Hydrogen generators, do you recommend them? I have a ton of hydrogen on there. I have a big tank, and the hydrogen generator holds a lot, and I've been melting ice like crazy, and it's taken a lot of ice to fill that thing. But I don't want to get it up into space and then find out, you know, that I don't have enough hydrogen to do anything, and then I got to mine a ton of ice. Now, I'm sure I'll have to remine ice. That's fine. But, okay. Remember to subscribe and like. Help me out if you can. I haven't been using this too much. I'm not real the asteroid miner. And I get stuck in here because I don't have that set up correctly. Asteroid mining is kind of annoying. I'm trying to find platinum and, well, I guess uranium. You have to go to the moon. I mean, I haven't done that yet. But, I don't know. It's hard to find. I put a mod on here that expanded the beacon range. That helped a little. My large ship has a big beacon inside of it. And I got room to add other stuff in here too, so not a whole lot though. As you can see, my big tank is pretty full. It shouldn't be filling right now. 50%. That's a lot. But I don't know how long that'll last, but you know, getting this gigantic thing into orbit. Well, it's all experimental to me. And I do have the whole, this will be a base. I mean, I got the foundry, or the, refinery, and all the stuff that I need in here. Assemblers in here. So, it'll be, you know, able to survive up in space is what I'm shooting for. But, okay. Maybe, Maybe also a gamer. Remember, subscribe, and like. I'll see you in the next one.